Hi! Here are some tips and tricks if you want to defeat the Gruz Mother in Hollow Knight. So there are two builds that I think works really good against this boss. The first one is using a spell build, which is my most recommended as well. For that I use the Shaman Stone, the Soul Eater, the Spell Twister and the Soul Catcher. So all you do is you gather up soul and blast her with Abyss Shrieks. If you'd rather play with a nail, just hitting her over and over, I would recommend Unbreakable Strength, Quick Slash, Mark of Pride, and actually Spell Twister, because Abyss Shrieks still do a lot of damage. So even if you play with a nail and you hit her with a nail a lot, try and get an Abyss Shriek or two in there. It's a fairly simple boss, so you probably ain't gonna have a big problem, but it's good to get used to using some spells. Okay, so let's get to the fight. This is a fairly easy fight, but what you can watch out for is the timing in between her attacks. There is always gonna be 4 seconds in between each of her attacks, so you can easily just count to 4. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time the attack ends, there is a 4-second timer until she attacks again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the easiest way to avoid these attacks is basically either jump over her or dash in between the platforms. Attack her every time she comes by, just to gather up some soul, and every time you get that 4-second window, you try and blast her with Abyss Shrieks. They do a lot of damage, and within those 4 seconds you can fit 2 to 3 Abyss Shrieks. If you time it really well, you can fit 3, but if you want to be on the safe side, go for 2. And that is about it for the spell build, so just keep blasting her, and you'll have this in no time. And if you play with a nail build, just keep hitting her over and over. As much as you can. She dies fairly quick, and if she's in a bad spot like there, just throw an Abyss Shriek in there. It's still gonna be a fairly easy and quick fight. I hope this video will help you with Gruz Mother. I'm planning on making a guide for each boss in Hollow Knight, so if you want to see more, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out. You can also catch me live on twitch.tv/rockergaming. Good luck with your Gruz Mother.